Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
good. How are you?
Good.
How was your week? Good week?
Sure.
Great. Well, welcome back to...
Between the aisles.
Nope.
Between
nope.
the
States. Between the
states.
states.
Between the states.
We're going to get there eventually. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what I want to talk about.
All right.
I am getting sick of rich people. So let's start there.
Oh, I've been sick of them for 30 years.
Well, you know how we often talk about like getting a house for our families together or like a compound for all our friends to live on or whatever?
Yeah.
Some of the houses I see driving up over here, they're big enough for that. They're big enough for our families.
For multiple families to live under one roof?
Yeah.
That'd never work.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying they're big enough for it.
Yeah.
I see these houses and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I could live in there by myself and they wouldn't know. I'm just in the walls. I wouldn't even have to be in the walls. I'll be in the rec room. You know,
The basement no one ever goes down into.
these houses are gigantic.
Yeah.
They're like, what do you think they're doing to make all that money to buy those houses?
I once picked up a vacuum at a house like that.
Yeah.
They posted it on, Facebook Marketplace. And my wife's like, hey, go pick up this vacuum. This guy's getting rid of it. It's free.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's free. It probably doesn't even work. She's like, no, go. So I go there. It looks like a normal house, right?
Yeah.
When I park, the guy opens the door. He invites me in. And I'm like, yeah, hey. And I'm all like dirty. Like I work on cars. I'm wearing my uniform. I look like the lowest rung of society.
Oh, okay.
You
You
know,
mean the salt of the earth?
Yeah. Blue collar, And I walk in.
You have to earn your money? That's weird.
Yeah. I walk in and it's like this giant open space.
Yeah.
You could see to the whole back of the house. It's insane. The kitchen.
Just like an open concept.
Yeah, 2 living rooms. One's
Of course.
fancy, one's not. There's like 2 dining rooms. I can see off in the distance. Like I can
Yeah.
see the curvature of the earth inside this freaking house, right?
I see.
We get to talk, and he's like, "Hey, so yeah, I'm here for the vacuum." He's like, "Oh yeah, here it is. It's like a really nice Dyson vacuum." And he's like, "Yeah, I don't know. My wife says it's broken. I don't think she just wants. We're just gonna buy a new one." I'm like, "Yeah,
Just buy a new Dyson?
yeah, just buy a new."
A new Dyson.
And it was back. That was a couple of years ago. Thing was probably like $900 back then.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, hey, he saw the insignia on my shirt.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you work on cars? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you work on Porsches? And I'm like,
Oh, jeez.
sometimes. It's not my normal everyday car that I work on, but yeah, I worked on a couple of Porsches, and we were just talking, and eventually he says, oh yeah, I'm a plastic surgeon.
Oh.
And I'm like, so that guy's, we at least know plastic surgeon make a lot of money.
Gosh. Oh, I was always wondering.
You can buy a new Dyson vacuum like once a month.
He was going to give you a Porsche to go with it.
He's gonna-
Oh, you work on cars? I happen to have a busted up Porsche too. You can have that.
He can have super nice guy. I mean, really nice guy.
Yeah, I mean,
He could have just thrown it in the trash. He chose
Yeah.
to give it to me for
No,
free.
that was-
It's-
that was great. Yeah.
But
He
I
had
often wonder
he
what
had
they
that
do.
big smile on his face. Didn't look fake at all. Just look a little plastic, maybe.
Oh, do they work on that? It's like a barber. Like, do barbers give themselves haircuts? Do
I hope
plastic
not.
surgeons do plastic surgery
I don't
on
think
themselves?
they do, right? I mean, he's not going to do rhinoplasty on himself and then
Yeah,
end up with a lobotomy.
Numb the area and look in the mirror and try to work left versus right. The mirror effect.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to picture that. That's a horrible image. That is going to end in so much bloodshed. But on top of that, you know what else I saw on the way over here? I saw one of those cyber trucks
Oh,
with a business wrapping on it.
yeah, they're popping up everywhere.
I cannot tell you how many of these cyber trucks I've seen with business logos just like splattered all
I
over
should
them.
get one.
No. As soon as I see one of those trucks, I go, that's an untrustworthy business.
That's an untrustworthy.
They don't
business.
make sound decisions. They buy the ugliest piece of shit thing on the fucking world and then they put their logo on it.
They are so ugly, but I will say they are bigger in person than what I would imagine seeing
Yeah.
them like on TV and stuff.
Yeah, that thing could hold a lot of trash.
Yeah.
It's a dumpster.
It's a dumpster on wheels.
It is the picture that we all drew of what a car was when we were kids.
That's
What
true.
that is.
Just a box with wheels, tiny wheels.
Yeah,
on it,
he drew that when he was a kid. He was like, you know, when I get older, I'm going to make this.
like
This is what I'm going to make.
His brother Herb, like from The Simpsons, that's Homer's idea of a truck.
This is the closest approximation to a vehicle I've ever made. God, that thing is ugly.
It is. But the idea is sound.
An
Electric cars.
Yeah, I
Electric
mean, there
vehicles.
are other ones that exist.
I like them.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with them. I'm just saying that this one is a bad choice.
I've never been in one. I don't know what the stats are. Like, what's the mileage per charge?
Have you seen the videos of them just like falling apart?
Yeah,
Like
but
the
even,
interior
even
pieces,
the previous
exterior
Tesla,
pieces.
was it the Tesla 2, the second model?
Sure.
Four-door sedan was falling apart right from the factory as well.
Yeah, it's not good.
No,
It's not like, oh, don't worry, this is normal for these vehicles.
but if you pay the extra money, you get 500 miles on one charge.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
that's great. Yeah. Or
While your
when,
door handle flies off and you're trying to get into the car.
or when you sell it, some of the features aren't going to work because they were only contracted to you, right?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, a lot of places were thinking about doing that.
Everything's going as like a software as a service.
Yeah.
It's such bullshit. Everything's a subscription.
Yeah. Everything.
Anyway, so if you guys want to sign up for the Patreon, it's not available yet. Just so you know.
Eventually.
You got it.
Apparently I can't drink anything while I'm on the podcast. This makes too much noise.
You can drink. I don't care. We can cut it.
The way you looked at me when I was about to take a drink.
No, go ahead. Take a sip.
No, I'm good.
No, we can cut this.
No, I'm just going to spit it out.
You don't have to spit it out. You can drink it. Swallow.
So you were saying you want to live together on a giant compound like a cult?
Yes. The more cult-like, the better.
The more cult-like, the better?
Yeah. Why not? As long as I don't have to be the leader. I don't want to be the cult leader. I will be a follower. As long as they tell me what to do.
You can take turns.
Take turns what?
Being the leader. This week it's you, and next week it's me. And
No. I see where this is going.
Then there's retribution for all the stuff you made us do last week.
See, that's the problem. We need one solid leader that's not going to do bad things to us.
Well, that's a problem as old as time.
Well, I don't know. You have any teachings?
We need one solid leader. I feel like the whole human race has been looking for one solid leader a long time.
I mean, if we don't find him, why don't we just make him up?
Thousands of years.
Why don't we just make up a fake one? Write stories about him?
Yeah.
I don't know. We could do that.
I think it's been done.
Oh, shit.
Several times, actually.
Oh, well, that's even better.
We come down and...
Why can't we do it then?
With a magic set of rules written on a stone.
Yep.
So that way you can't change them.
Anyway, back to rich people.
Yeah.
That's one way to get rich, right? Set up a cult.
A religion. Yeah.
Have people... Oh, religion. Is that what you were getting at? I missed that. That went way over my head.
Oh, a cult, religion, whatever.
Oh.
Same thing. I mean...
I've been noticing lately a lot of famous people starting up podcasts. There's one specifically talking to his guests, talking about, hey, when you go to Bora Bora, which hotel do you like to stay at?
I can totally relate to that.
Like, which hotel do you like to stay at in Bora Bora? And he was like, oh, I stay here. And like, oh, we stayed there, but we didn't like that as much as this one over. Like, what the fuck?
Do they have a separate little hotel for your aides and your nanny and that you bring along with you? Like,
and then he went on to say, like, oh, we stayed at Tahiti not too long ago. And, I always thought Tahiti was really far away. But honestly, it's only a 3-hour more flight past Hawaii. Oh, yeah, exactly. That was the problem. People didn't want to fly the extra miles.
Yeah, I can see that being a
to
problem.
Tahiti.
Yeah.
And then he goes on to say, well, because a lot of people on the West Coast vacation in Hawaii. No, they don't.
All of them.
No, they
in
don't.
Fact, yeah.
I would not say a lot of people vacation in Hawaii. And if you're going to Hawaii, just take the 3 extra hours to Yes, it's the flight. It's the extra hours that's the problem.
That's what's holding me back. I mean,
not the money. Oh, it's so unrelatable. I couldn't. And I liked these people.
They're completely out of touch, though. Even your favorite movie stars and sports players, whatever, they're completely out of touch. I mean, our own government. Our own representatives.
Yeah.
Completely out of touch.
I mean...
They still think the movies cost $2.80.
It's funny that people are like, oh, I don't want coastal elites running the government. I don't want these billionaires running the government. And then everybody votes for a billionaire.
Yeah.
Who puts other billionaires in power.
Yeah.
And
who don't know what they're doing.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's just like, what is going on?
I heard a comedian once say that we should put people in government who don't want to be there. We just randomly pick regular people.
Yeah. Yeah, people who don't want power.
Manager at Starbucks.
Yeah.
You're going to be the representative. He's like, what? What? And now you're the representative. And just make them the representative.
I think that would work in some cases.
Would get done than what is getting done now in our
some
best
cases.
interest.
There are definitely some people that should not be, even if they're not rich or
I get that.
Or seeking the power. There's certainly people that should not be, regardless.
I think the law of averages will.
I don't think there's enough average
No.
there. Well, we get 2 senators. We're going to rotate that through the state every 4 years or 7 years, or I don't even remember how many years they could stay in there. It's too many.
Forever?
Probably forever. Yeah, you get in once, right?
Well, they have to stay in there forever because once they leave office, they'll be eligible for criminal charges. So,
like right now, yeah, but soon that'll be done with. So, podcast by famous people, I don't like them.
I like them as long as they stay on the topic. Like I was watching something remember Christopher Titus?
Yeah.
I was watching some half clip of a podcast, and he was talking about aliens, and that's why I was watching it. Just talk about that.
Yeah.
Well,
there's Mark Maron's podcast. That's what really got me into podcasts to begin with, is that he would have famous people on and they would have regular conversations. And usually it was with comedians. And they always had some kind of like tragic backstory, coming up poor or through some kind of hardships. And it was actually very relatable. But Rich people talking about how they like the vacation.
Yeah.
Come on.
No one wants to hear that.
I mean, sure, there's probably an audience somewhere that
Yeah.
wants to hear. It's like why Instagram exists, right?
Yeah.
People like to see it and get jealous or something. Doesn't work for me.
No, I don't.
It's just boring.
Yeah.
I thought that when I tuned in, I'd like get some insight into somebody that I liked. Instead, I'm like,
Don't you love it when they give you tips on how to reach their level of success? So listen, you just gotta go out. You buy 4 duplexes right off the bat.
oh, is that it?
4 of them.
I
That's
only
it.
need 4. I was going to get 6, but 4?
You build equity in that.
Uh-huh.
You pay someone to run it,
I'm listening.
and then you leverage that
Uh-huh.
in 2 years, and you buy 10 more.
10,
And it, you
10.
know, it's like
10 more duplexes?
yeah.
That's like 20.
Then you buy a small town.
Oh, that's
So-
probably easier than going for that mid-sized town I was looking at.
But it's always bad advice, and lately I've been
I
seeing
don't know.
them.
It sounds pretty sound to me.
It's completely just unrelatable advice. Like I see more and more rich people on podcasts saying, "Hey, you don't want to own your own home anyway. It's just going to drag you down. It's an anchor.
Yeah.
You want to rent
Oh, of course.
because listen, when you rent, you know, when you own a house, you got to pay property taxes as if it's not already worked into the rent. Like, come on, are you serious? You know, you buy,
No, we don't pass on property tax to the
you know,
tenants. That's ridiculous.
you got to pay if the water heater breaks.
Yeah.
You know, okay, that's built into your rent.
It's
there's
all
a little
built
piece.
in. Yeah. No, we got to be dumb enough not to know that.
The advantages of renting. Listen, you can just leave whenever you want. You can when you own a house. Now you're stuck there forever.
You can just get kicked out whenever you want to.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, why am I hearing this? Like, it's ridiculous. It's like trying to change the American dream into renting, just like everything else.
Just like everything
subscription,
else. Subscription. Yep. Don't you want to subscribe to living?
I work in the car industry, and there's a lot of talk about dealerships moving to a subscription-based auto ownership. You know, they haven't figured it out yet, but they're thinking about you pay a monthly fee. You want to drive a different car? Let us know. We'll bring it to you.
Sure.
You just keep paying your monthly fee for the rest of your freaking life.
Yeah.
Forever.
That's
You want to change up the car? You want to drive a...
how much is the fee?
Who knows?
I mean,
it could be anything.
So like $150 a month because
I have no
might be
idea.
on board.
There's no talk about how much it would be.
So they just bring you a new one, like whatever
They just
you
want
want.
to turn it into a subscription fee. They
That's
want
not
to
so
make it
bad.
work.
Do I get to put as many miles on them as I want?
There's probably some sort of penalty if you go over a certain amount of
Oh,
mileage
that's not
per,
good. I don't
per
want to
week.
do that.
It's probably like a data plan. Your mileage plan. You went over your
Oh,
miles.
no.
You went over your miles
10
this month.
cents a mile.
Sorry, you gotta pay.
Except for it's going to be doubles on nights and weekends, isn't
Oh,
it?
yep.
This isn't work-related miles.
This is a
You
work-related
get your work
miles.
stipend.
This is a work-related miles.
The jobs are going to start advertising that, right? You get 5,000 free miles if you come work for us.
Oh my god.
That's how we're going to get around in the
Yeah.
future.
No more sign-on bonuses. Just listen, 10,000 miles
Yeah,
per month.
That's enough to get back and forth from work, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're
And
not
to
gonna
the
need a car.
grocery store.
You're not gonna need a car because everything's gonna be within walking distance in the company town that you live in.
Oh, that'd be lovely. That's even better than that other thing you were talking about earlier. Company town, and that could be a cult too. I don't have to think there.
No.
I just go to work and then I go back to my sad little apartment.
Yeah, you go to work,
I cry
cry a little bit.
a little bit.
You go back to work.
Nobody gets to tell me how much you cry.
Speaking of work, I find that I cannot play video games before work.
Yeah, who has time to do that?
Well, let's say you're working the second shift. You
Okay.
say you don't go until 1 p.m.
Okay.
So you wake up at 9 or 10, whatever, regular day.
No way I could play before work.
I can't. I'd be too depressed.
It would be very depressing.
Yeah, like it's like the whole time I'm playing, I'm like, I gotta go into work later.
Yeah.
I gotta go into work later.
Be counting down the minutes.
Yeah.
I got to stop at least an hour before.
Oh, it's time to be depressed.
Nah. It's not even like you could like complete a quest in the game and feel good about it.
No, it's like,
It's like, no.
I beat the quest in the game. Now I gotta go beat my crappy quest at the job that I hate. The TPS reports and the 10 bosses.
I
breathing down my neck.
got that 20 XP, but now I'm 20 minutes late.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't. When I worked the second shift, I couldn't. I would try to sleep as much as I could up until the point of having to leave.
I hated this one job so much. I worked there for years. I worked there. It got so bad that on my break, I'd get an unpaid 1 hour break, right? I would leave the store I was working at. I would go home. I would take a shower, eat something real quick, change my clothes sort of into a different uniform.
Yeah.
And I would drive back to work and pretend that the last 4 or 5 hours didn't happen.
Oh my.
And that I'm just arriving to work. I would try to like intentionally erase my memory of the last 4 or 5 hours so that now it's like,
You got
I'm only
half a
going
day?
I'm only going into work for 4 or 5 hours. This is great.
I heard people do the same thing with drugs.
Can you? I couldn't afford drugs at that time.
We can afford them now. Yeah,
that's how much I hated the job. I was giving myself amnesia on purpose to.
It's clinical. Yeah. I think that's depression.
There's a lot of people in those positions. Just they hate their jobs.
Yeah.
And companies can't seem to figure it out. It's like, well,
yeah, it's weird, right?
Give them one more pizza party. Like, I don't understand. Why are they so depressed?
Could they all chip in for the pizza party?
I mean, can we? Well, no, we've been stealing their wages for the last forever to pay for the pizza parties.
There's nothing left, right? Good. Yeah. Fuck them.
That's another way rich people can get pretty rich, wage theft.
Every kind of theft.
Yeah.
I saw a chart the other day that was like how much Elon posted on Twitter, like how much deficit we are in because of tax. And somebody commented back like, hey, bro, you just told on all your billionaire friends because the corporate tax block, it was like less than a sixth of what income tax brings into the government.
Jesus.
Corporate tax versus payroll tax is minuscule.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous.
And it used to be like 90%, like 70 years ago or whatever.
Yeah. And that forced companies to invest in their people and in their business and in the community.
So now we can just keep it all, not invest in anything and not pay any taxes.
Unbelievable.
But there's so many people fighting for companies to keep doing that.
Yeah.
Comment section after comment section after comment. I see it like, why should you get to tell companies how to spend their money? It's not your money. Well, it is my money because they're not paying taxes.
And this is why people are depressed because of their job.
Yeah.
We had a meeting the other day at work where our boss told us that 2 other engineers self-terminated. That's how he said it.
Like the Terminator?
No, he said 2 engineers over there self-terminated last week. Self-terminated. Does that not sound like suicide?
Yeah. Sounds like they blew themselves up.
Right.
I can't take it anymore.
I was trying to figure it out, and I said to him, like, it was quiet. I just looked at him. Dude, that's like a really dark way of saying that. You couldn't think of any other way? And Chris and I were talking about it today.
Let themselves go.
Right.
That sounds worse.
Let themselves go. Chris and I were talking about it today, and Chris brought up an interesting point. He said maybe they did something that means they can't come back.
Oh.
Like they left, but in such a means that they won't ever be rehired. So they self-terminated, right? Because if you get terminated, you're fired. You're gone, right?
Yeah.
They self-fired themselves.
Self-fire themselves.
I guess. Maybe they didn't give their 2 weeks notice or something.
Just walk out.
Or there's like the lines of blow in the bathroom. They got caught self-terminating themselves.
I self-terminate.
Oh.
Can you imagine that? Johnson, what are you doing? Is that a hooker? Is that blow?
Oh,
I self-terminate.
I commit self-termination. You can't punish me now. We still got your last paycheck.
Something else I've been doing, because I'm addicted to TikTok. You hear me talking about comment sections and TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, I love TikTok too.
I'm trying to stop the doom scroll.
Yeah.
And I'm replacing it with something else.
Micro learning. I've seen that ad.
Oh, I should do that.
It costs money.
Oh.
Subscription.
Damn. So instead I started all the way at the beginning of my photo library.
You're doom scrolling your photos?
Yeah. So I'm doom scrolling my photos.
All right.
So I start at the very beginning, however many years ago I started.
Oh, man.
Taking pictures on my phone.
2004.
And I'm just going, that's how I'm killing time. I'm like, delete, keep. I'm erasing all the memes that I don't even know why I kept them. I lost all context. They don't make sense anymore.
And that's why we got pineapple.
Pictures of angry comments that I took.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't even know the context anymore. It's like, oh, look at this comment. I took a picture. I must have sent it to the guys. Like, erase.
It's a lot of garbage in there. I know there's garbage in mine. Yeah. I've done that too. Just getting rid of the waste. No real need, really. I got plenty of space to store it all, but I don't need the pictures either.
Yeah.
But the ones that I keep, it's not like I sorted them into albums. No. They're still just in the roll.
It takes work. No one's doing that.
You have to go back through one day and decide that those ones aren't worthy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't know this. You could click on and see the location of where you took. So they're like geo-mapped to where.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of information.
Holy crap.
And now if the picture has like a bug or a plant, you can identify what that is.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
That's cool. I use the bug one a lot.
Really?
I got a lot of bugs.
Yeah, bugs?
I'm in the woods.
Like as a hobby? Or
no, not as a hobby. It's just like, what the fuck is that thing on my wall?
What kind of spider is that?
What is that? Is that dangerous? Is it going to hurt me or can I kill it? Because if it's going to hurt me, I'm not going to kill it. That makes sense.
You only get one chance.
That's right.
Then it's coming after you.
Yeah. So I just I leave them alone as best I can.
That's how the roaches were in Florida when I lived there.
Yeah.
Giant roaches, and they can fly.
Yeah.
So I'd see a roach wandered in underneath the crack of the door in the kitchen or something from the driveway. I throw a shoe at it, and if I miss, those bastards, they just fly right at you for some reason. Like, oh, crap. And I'm running down. I'm running to the other half of the apartment.
I mean, you got your chance. Now he gets his.
I can't go to the kitchen for a little while until that roach resets. It's like I'm playing a video game.
I saw a roach at my old apartment building flying. It was outside and it was trying to fly in through the AC. I was like, roaches can fly? I didn't know that. And I look it up and it's like,
Around here?
Yeah, they can. Apparently, if the temperature gets up to like 85 degrees, they can fly.
That's crazy.
It's some kind of like stipulation that their creator gave to them.
It's
I don't
too
know.
hot. Here's the gift of flight.
I don't know if it's too hot. I mean, the gift of flight, right?
Yeah.
That is a gift. That is like, now you've unlocked flight. It's 85 degrees. What do you want to do? Fucking fly.
Here I go.
Could you imagine that? Like if the temperature, like...
That'd be nice.
Like if we're humans, right? And it's like, oh, the temperature reached minus 20. Oh, suddenly we're going to get real fat.
That'd be nice.
It'd be weird.
Built-in heat.
Built-in insulation. As a fat man, I can say that it doesn't feel that way a lot of the time. No.
Yeah, but what about when we're all together? I'm freezing my ass off, dude. You guys got the windows open?
When there's all that body heat?
Yeah.
Those BTUs?
Oh, holy crap.
The
It's
Matrix
cold in here.
here
You're
on
like, you're
something.
cold? You're like in shorts and shit? I'm like, Jesus.
All right.
Windows open?
That's fair, I guess.
My wife loves Christmas movies, so it's not even Thanksgiving yet. We've been watching Christmas movies.
I know. She married you. She loves Christmas in general, not just movies. She's like, what's the most Christmas man I can marry? Noel.
Noel.
Yeah. All right.
People say my name depending on what time of year it is, too.
Noel?
They'll say Noel
Yeah.
around Christmas time, the holidays. The rest of the year, 75, 80% of the time, it's Noel.
Really?
Yeah. Hey,
That's
Noel.
ridiculous. Noel?
Noel. Some people call me Joel. There's no J.
What the?
There's a silent J. N-O-E-L. It's supposed to be...
That's too funny.
I give my business card out. It says Noel.
Noel.
People call me Joel.
Do you ever yell at him? Because
No,
there is an
I
L?
just let it slide.
No, because there is an L?
I mean, yeah.
No,
But why would you say Noel
no L.
2 months out of the year?
But there is an L.
You switch back. Oh my!
Yeah, that's the joke. That's the one.
That's what you've been. That's what you were working towards.
That's what I was getting at. You weren't picking it up. I was putting it down pretty hard.
I got it.
But whatever.
And you know it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not the first time I've heard that, so I don't know why I didn't.
I don't know.
I probably just tune it out.
Maybe.
No.
I'm not going to move on, though, until you acknowledge these shitty jokes I make.
You invested a lot into them.
Yeah.
Someone's got to hear them.
So back to your wife and Christmas.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough that she married Noel.
Yeah.
You had to name your kids after Christmas, too.
My kid's name's Nicholas. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And?
Lily isn't
Yeah, it's very Christmas.
Christmassy at
Yeah.
all.
Decorations.
You put lilies up
Yep.
on the Christmas tree? Like
In Tahiti, we do.
in Tahiti? That extra 3-hour flight?
It's only a 3-hour flight past Hawaii. And if you get that first class ticket, it's not even that big a deal, honestly.
I've never been in first class.
I've walked through first class while they all try to not make eye contact while I'm trying desperately to do it.
You're not supposed to. You can't.
I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off. So your wife loves Christmas?
Yeah. Super, super Christmasaholic. Like everything. The tree, the day after Halloween, trees going up. Like Thanksgiving.
Day after Halloween?
Yeah, the day after Halloween every year. The lights. Me, I'm the complete opposite. So we complement each other pretty good. I'm like, screw Christmas. Everything's hopeless. There's no such thing as magic, And she's all about, the magic of the season.
It's good to have a baseline.
Presents.
Yeah. This goes back to the depression. I'm learning a lot here. Do you need help?
Huh?
Do you need help?
No, I've got chemicals on my fingers, and I made the mistake of wiping my eye.
I see that. Do you need to take a break?
No, I'm good.
You want to flush your eyes?
I'm used to it.
Oh.
My eyes have adapted to the chemicals.
You've been talking about your depression a lot. Are you sure you're not crying? You can cry.
Maybe.
I
can't tell the difference anymore.
This is a safe space.
Chemically caused tears and emotional tears. You guys don't have emotions anyway.
Yeah, that's true. We just have hunger and anger.
Yeah, that's it.
I think I've experienced fear.
A couple
For
times.
sure. You can take a minute if you need it. Yeah. You look like you're dying.
I'm fine. It's just I shouldn't have touched my eyes.
Do you want to wash your hands?
No,
Just so you don't do it again?
I'm gonna do it again.
Yes. That's why I said, do you want to wash your hands?
I'm not doing that. Stop looking at me whenever I make a tiny little bit of noise.
Why? I'm looking at you the whole time.
Yeah, when you make a special look when I'm making noise. That one right there, that angry look.
No, it's not anger.
The cord moves a little bit.
It's not anger.
Stabbing me with your eyes.
It's not anger. It's love.
Some intense, squinty-eyed love. Oh, I'm touching my eyes again.
Yeah, I told you, go wash your hands.
I'm starving. I usually don't eat during the day. It makes me lazy.
I'm pretty hungry myself. Do you want to stop this and go get some food?
Go get some birria tacos. God damn, those tacos are good.
I love those tacos. So what's new? Anything else going on?
Yeah, I paid all my bills yesterday. That was fun.
Like all of them?
Yeah, I try to line everything up so everything gets paid at once.
Oh, you just paid like the reoccurring fee.
Yeah,
It's just like pay everything off.
and there's never anything left over. You
No.
know? So it's like I've come to the conclusion of why am I working?
Why?
And
I said something very similar today. It's very depressing to think about.
based on all my TikTok feeds, based on my For You page, everyone else is thinking the same thing. Why am I working?
What?
People are living inside their freaking cars. They're outfitting vans.
Yeah.
This one guy was like, "Yeah, my area rents $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
Even if you get roommates, it still sucks."
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but you're not supposed to have to get 3 roommates in your 30s. Like,
No?
come on.
Isn't that like how all of human history was before modern times?
Yeah, families moving back
It's like
into
100 people living in one room with the animals.
with the animals.
No, but it sucks because we were sold this American dream, right?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be able to work hard, afford a house and a car and a family, and that's it. And barbecue on the weekends.
I've been looking for inspiration, trying to find that one self-made man that actually was a self-made
Oh,
man.
yeah?
And everything I find, it's all BS.
It's not working out.
All of them. Like Gary Vee, I used to think, like everyone else, when they stumble upon his videos, like,
Yeah.
oh, this guy started out selling stuff from tag sales on
Oh,
eBay.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God, his dad owned a liquor store that grossed $1 million a year or whatever.
Yeah.
Like he had time.
That's the biggest thing is time.
Yeah, he didn't have to be tired from working a full-time job.
And then trying to make his side hustle into
It's
a
like,
big
no,
business.
he just had the time to do it. He had that safety net.
That's it. That's the safety
No.
net that people need to
Elon Musk.
succeed.
I used to think this guy, just like everyone else, I used to think, oh, this guy's so smart. He's an actual engineer. He's not just a guy that bought out a company. Oh, he's exactly that.
Yeah.
He's a guy who bought out.
He doesn't just buy out a
No.
company. He just keeps buying
Yeah,
companies.
like his dad has an emerald mine.
I mean, everything except Twitter, right? He built X from the ground up himself.
He built X from the ashes of Twitter. And Trump got a small loan of $1 million from his dad was the real ruthless cutthroat businessman that Trump wishes he could be.
Oh, yeah?
Like what's his name from Microsoft?
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. His mom was
She worked at like IBM or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
She was a very high level executive there.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you wanna give my son some money?
Yeah.
Let's give my son some money.
You're right.
Bezos, $300,000 from his parents, which back then in today's dollars is
Yeah.
like $500,000 or $600,000.
But people want to pretend like that's not what made them. Like, oh, they got all that money, but they were brilliant.
Oh no, I hear that all the time. They're like, oh, but what about people who win the lottery and blow it all in a year?
Yeah.
Okay, that's still a giant freaking leg up,
Yeah.
a huge opportunity. Yeah, you can blow that opportunity.
Yeah.
I would love to have $500,000 just gifted to me. That'd be a great opportunity for me.
But that's the other thing that people that come from well-off families have that poor people don't is financial literacy. You can't just give a poor person millions of dollars
And expect that they know what to do with it.
Right. They're gonna give a bunch of it away.
Yeah.
They're gonna buy things that they don't actually know the cost of, like very expensive houses that have maintenance fees and taxes
That's funny.
and all
It's
that
funny.
stuff.
They don't know the cost of that.
Right.
But also rich people don't know the cost of shit either.
That's
right. It's like
it's
one
in a different
extreme
way. Yeah.
to the other, right?
Right.
Like, oh, what's a Snickers bar cost?
Right.
$50? Can't be more than $50.
Right. They don't know the price of a gallon of milk,
Yeah.
but a rich person doesn't know the actual cost of a Ferrari, right? Like how much does it cost to change the oil on a Ferrari? It's not the same as a Honda.
No. They have like expiration dates on their rims. Like it's crazy.
Come on, kids, help me eat these rims. They're about to expire. But that's the biggest difference. It's not just about having money. It's not just about having a safety net.
You gotta know what to do with it. Yeah.
Right. And that's not to say that these people are like geniuses, but that's such a leg up on everything else. And if I was given that kind of money, I don't know that I could turn it into an empire, but I also don't have that safety net.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to take a big risk with that kind of money.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do something safe, something that's going to return slowly or predictably.
Over time.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take $500,000 and go buy a website and try to turn that into an online bookstore.
Yeah. Hire
because
a
if
bunch
it
of people.
fails, like, fuck it, I'll just go back and get some more money from investors for something, right? No.
That's the other thing. They're all in the club. And it's like you can get startup capital from your friends at the country club that you're a part of.
On that island, that private one. They take an express flight there. I forget what it was called. Something about lollipops or something. I don't know.
We still haven't seen that list, huh?
The list? I don't want to see the list.
But there's so much disinformation floating around. Whatever list you stumble upon, you can't trust it.
Right. I mean, I don't want to see a list and like find out my name was on it. I don't think I'd be a patron. I'd probably be a victim, but I don't want to find out that way.
On the victim side of the list? Jesus.
Well, why is my name there? I don't remember. No.
That missing time. That time I woke up with my clothes on backwards and inside out in the field.
Jesus Christ. Smelling like liquor. They just sprayed it on you. No one will believe you.
Yeah. I'm not a good capitalist.
No?
I've been self-employed for 10 years now.
That's good.
And I thought that at year 5, my plan was at year 5 I was going to hire a bunch of people.
Okay.
To work on cars for me. And then I started doing the numbers and I'm like, there's no way that I can do this without exploiting other people's labor. And that's the formula. You have to exploit other people's labor. You have to take a giant percentage of the work that they produce and put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
And
that's how that works.
I'm not okay with that. So it's crazy. And
I mean, John Murphy had it right fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah, our friend.
You gotta step on your friends and everyone you know.
You just have to screw everyone you know just to get ahead.
I mean, if you do it right, they won't even know you're screwing them. They'll be thankful.
They'll thankful.
Yeah.
They'll be thankful for it, right? And that's what we hear all the time. It's like, you should be thankful you have this job.
This is a wonderful opportunity for you to make money for me.
I feel like you're only here for the paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
We're family.
Yeah, we're family.
We're family. Did you take $20 from the register, by the way? Because I might have to self-terminate you.
Oh, there's so much contrived bullshit.
Yeah, there is.
And you experienced it. Like, you were telling me that you went up a couple of levels and you find yourself doing less and less for more and more.
Yeah, not these past weeks.
No?
These past weeks have been pretty brutal. But yeah, it's definitely different. I don't have to work nights and weekends. I don't have to be on call.
Mandatory on call.
I go in, I do my shift, and if it's not done by the end of my shift, I just walk out. I come back the next day, and there it is.
That's nice. A lot of people don't get to experience that.
No, that's been lovely to go home every night and have dinner.
I remember when I worked at a corporate auto repair place, if the car wasn't done, it's like we close at 8. I'm supposed to go home at 5. Car's not done. So what? You're staying till closing.
That's exactly how it was in my last job.
Yeah.
Like, you're working on that thing, you got it all disassembled and torn apart, you better put it back together.
Yeah.
Soon.
It better work.
Yeah.
Or else you're going to do the same thing again tomorrow.
Yep. That's why people start getting lazy on the job too. Like, they just order a bunch of parts to try to push it off for the next day.
Yeah.
Like, it probably needs these parts that we don't have in stock.
Yeah, same thing happens in cars. If I was I don't want to say the term scumbaggy, not all places scumbag places. Like, I'm in a position where you can just make stuff up.
Yeah.
And unless most people don't know anything about their cars,
I don't know enough.
So it's like the other day, like I'm explaining something to a customer and they're like, I can just tell they don't know. Like, I'm just wasting my time. I should just be like, hey, listen, it's gonna be $800. Yeah, that's parts, labor, everything. But I could be like, yeah, it's gonna be $3,000. Yep. This is a huge problem you have. So
your options are you have to exploit other people, or you have to exploit
customers. Or you can do both. You can exploit your employees and exploit your customers and really skyrocket into money.
That's called franchising. Yeah. That's how you get into the big leagues.
The big leagues. And I hate how you can just make it all okay by using that magic term, business.
Business.
Hey, it's just business.
It's nothing personal.
It's nothing it's just business.
What do you mean?
This is good business. This is good business decision.
What do you mean, work daddy?
Yeah. What's funny is I took a business 101 class back at community college. Yeah. What was it from? Remember Adam Carolla and Loveline? I smell a little bit of community college on this collar. No. I remember that. Anyway.
I don't. That's messed up.
But that was funny. They'd make fun of their collars. But,
yeah.
People
make fun of
people who know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But, and it was the first week. like I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like like the very first couple of days we're learning stuff. One of the first things in the first couple of weeks was, I can't believe this was like taught in a class, was you have to know who has civil rights and who doesn't.
Whew.
And at that time, this was, 20 something years ago.
Yeah.
The LGBTQ community didn't have it. You could, so my teacher literally said like, yeah, so right now, gays have no rights. You can fire them and it won't be a big deal.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like,
He just said that.
that was it. That was word for word.
He just put that out there.
He just put it out there. It's, now.
Wow.
So I'm like, what the hell kind of class am I in? Huh?
Like, he didn't give a reason.
No, he was just like, gays are not a protected class right now, so you can fire gays and you won't get in trouble
for being gay. As the implication.
Yeah, like if you could.
That sounds like that.
Yeah.
The implication there was you can fire them for being gay.
And this was in a classroom.
Wow.
At a community college. Business 101. Fire gays.
Wow.
And get away with it and not get in trouble. And it's okay. And they're not protected. They have no rights. And that was it. And they were like, oh, you have to make sure that these people, you have to know if they have rights or not. Otherwise, you can get in trouble if you fire them. I'm like, why are we even talking about this?
Right.
Shouldn't we be talking about, I don't know, the break-even point? Like, how many tables do I have to make to...
Oh, no, sorry. You want a different class.
How much do I have to charge per table to break even, to know my cost and production? I finished the course, but it was like, I didn't want to keep going down that road because that was 101. What's the next class? That's like, dark. Hey, this is how you rob your employees of their wages without them knowing. Wow. Is that going to be the next class? What's the class after that?
I mean, technically, yes, right? They're going to teach you labor laws.
Yeah.
That's just inherently going to teach you how to do it.
Like we should. That was eye-opening for me. See, I'm not a good capitalist.
No, neither am I. I don't even have my own business. I don't even have capital.
I don't even have capital. I don't have capital either.
I have to spell my name in all lowercase.
You don't get capitals.
My investments are my 401k, which is not a lot. I don't have a
401k. I got zero retirement.
That's not true. You got this business.
Let's make it a contest. Let's see who's
going to be
more screwed in the next 20 years. Pretty sure it's me.
But you have this business. You could sell this.
I still pay rent here. This isn't like I could sell the idea of this business.
But I mean, your business has a name. It has a name. It carries weight in the community.
A little bit, but it's like
someone posted a picture of you on Facebook out of context, and they're like, "Oh my God, that's my mechanic."
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, small world.
Yeah,
that was funny. You couldn't even really see my face in that picture. I'm like, how did I even recognize me? My hair's all messed up.
I mean, they don't see your face when they walk in. They just see you from behind, working on a car.
Oh, and hair is all messed up. They see my legs poking out from underneath the car.
Trying to steal your feet.
Oh, man.
That's I said today something that you had brought up. Like, why are we doing this? All we do is work, right?
Yeah.
To pay bills. I said to a guy at work today who doesn't have kids, I said, man, if I didn't have kids, I wouldn't care about any of this.
Mm-hmm. If you didn't have kids, you'd be living in a cardboard box somewhere. I would.
No, I said, we were talking about, being negative and being depressed and that stuff. And I told him the story about the self-termination and how dark that is. And we joke about suicide sometimes.
All the time. All the time.
A little too frequently, probably.
It gets scary sometimes how much we joke about that.
Well, the rope burns go away. So I said to him, I was like, man, if I didn't have kids, I probably wouldn't care if I died. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Like, I go to work, I pay bills, I go to work, I pay bills. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, if I didn't have kids to raise and didn't care about being here for them, like, what the fuck's the point? I saw this look in his face, like, what is the point?
Oh, it's like he's been thinking about it.
What am I doing here?
What am I doing here? Because he's got no kids.
So I realized that, right? And I started panicking. I was like,
oh, hey, man, don't let that get you down.
Hey, man, I'm not talking about you. I was just talking about me. I was like, hey, man, you should just go down to the playground, get yourself a kid.
Just pick one out. Did he walk away all sad? Or
no, he can't walk away. He had to work on the machine.
Oh, you had a captive audience.
I sure did. Okay. I never thought about it that way, but I do bounce a lot of jokes off him.
Nice.
He's a pretty funny guy, so he can take it. You gotta have a thick skin to work in manufacturing. People say some fucked up shit. I say some fucked up shit.
Two people in manufacturing?
Two people. Sometimes Chris is like, I can't believe you said that. It's like, I'm going to get fired.
It just rolls off the tongue with you. You've been doing it your whole life. You say it so good that no one's going to question it.
Right.
It's just be like, oh, it's just.
I think a lot of people question whether or not they heard it.
Did that guy really just say that?
There's no way. There's no way he would say that.
I must have misheard him.
Somebody would have heard him. Someone would have fired him.
Someone would have said something.
Someone would have fired him.
I'm not going to be the guy that says something.
No way. Because
So
if he didn't say that, and I'm bringing it up,
I look bad.
that's going to be bad. Because sometimes Chris still says it. He's like, did you just say? I was like, huh? That's what I thought. But I wasn't sure you would say that.
Now I know.
I do fear that one day I'll get called into HR and be like, you care to explain yourself? I was like, I thought it was obvious. We joke about that often at work. I say some bullshit and, either Lachlan or Jared or Chris will be like, fuck, that's
funny. Chris would, because he's been around you, Jesus Christ, it's just as long as I have. Almost.
I know, but I like to keep it fresh. So I have to keep making up new shit.
At some point, you reach a lit. What's the word? You build a tolerance.
You build a tolerance.
Yeah.
You built a tolerance to it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But no.
You know that sometimes in the group chat they're all in.
Yeah.
I erase my comment a couple of times and I reword it because I'll type it all out and then I'll read it. I'm like, all right, Dan's in this group, and I'm like, can he turn this around in some nasty way on me?
What do you mean nasty way?
It's just whatever. And
I just read what you wrote.
I have to make sure there's a specific subject, a specific predicate, like everything. I'm like, all right, this lines up good. Okay, no, oh no, I can't put those words in that order. No, I gotta move that. I've erased things 3 or 4 times.
Just send it. Just send it.
And that one time I don't. It's like, well, he's completely out of left field. What were you doing to your grandmother? What? How does that even work? What do you?
Yeah. Well, you're the one who said it, not me.
I can make sure my commas are in the right place. I can't just make this one.
So, your sentence reads like walking. Why don't you give us a little walking right now? Can you do that?
Or Christopher Walken?
Yeah.
I can't do it on the spot.
You can do it.
I can't.
Tell us about... All right, never mind. We'll move on. I'll get that walking out of you. So, yeah, I say some shit at work. I'm afraid of getting called down to HR, and we joke about that. And I always joke about talking to a woman at HR called Carol. Her name's Carol. So they're like, oh, I'm contacting HR about that one. I was like, I haven't talked to Carol in a while.
Oh, you know her on the first name basis.
Right. Carol's like, do you know why I brought you down here? I was like, down where?
Oh, God.
Like, you sexually harassing me, the HR woman? No.
Do you see it as sexual harassment?
So we're at that same meeting I talked about earlier where he said self-termination. He goes, does anybody here know our HR rep? I lean over to Jared. I'm like, Carol? And he named someone else. I was like, what happened to Carol?
She got sick of your shit.
Just an imaginary woman that we joke about is gone. Self-terminated, probably.
Self-terminated.
In my imagination.
Things got rough.
So, rich people. I guess that's the name of this podcast.
That's the name of this podcast.
That's the name of this episode.
Came full circle.
Rich people. You know who's very rich?
Who's that?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Okay. They all blend in together. Which one's her?
The famous white woman.
One of the famous pop stars.
She sings a bunch of songs. She goes on tour. Supposedly does a lot of good stuff with her money.
All right.
You re-recorded. You don't know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I get. There's a bunch of. But yeah, I know. She's the biggest one.
So my daughter turns to me. She's listening to Taylor Swift on the TV. She turns to me. She's sitting on a couch. She looks me dead in the eyes. She seems sad. She goes, Dad, I'm a Swifty. Like she was coming out to me. Like she was gay. But no, I'm a Swifty.
Swifty.
I'm like, okay, sweetheart. That's fine, I guess. She looks back at the TV. A couple seconds later, she looks back at me. She goes, that means I want to go to her concert.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I don't know if that's going to happen because you got to be rich to go to that too. Those tickets, man.
I don't know. How much are they?
I don't know. More than I have.
More than I have.
Didn't I already say I don't have capital?
More than I want to
don't
spend.
have money. I'm going to take a 6-year-old to a Taylor Swift concert so we can sit up in the nosebleed sections. I said that to her. I was like, you know what kind of seats we could afford at a concert like that? It's like, you see those people way up there, that little sparkling light right there? That's a cell phone. That's what you're seeing there. That sparkle, that's a cell phone. That's where we're going to sit. You're not going to be able to see anything.
Might as well just stay home and watch her on TV.
You know what her smart ass says to me? There's screens. She's got giant screens at the
big
concert.
Screens, right.
I was like, great. You know what you're looking at now?
Yeah.
A screen. I get it, though. I like going to concerts. I like that feel of, like, the music. And
I'm too old to go to concerts. You ever been crowd surfing?
No.
I did that once at a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert.
Did you?
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. It's like for one brief moment, everyone on the planet cares about you. And they're holding you up, and you're just, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I think I hit someone on the way down with my boot. For some reason, I wore boots to the concert, and I'm pretty sure I smashed someone in the face with my boot on the way down.
Everyone's hands touching you in ways that
No, it didn't feel weird at all.
didn't feel weird at all.
No, people were just holding you up. It's like you're gliding on.
I was always way too afraid.
Really?
I was always a bigger kid. I was a bigger man, and it's just trying to picture myself going up there and then hitting the ground. I've seen too many people hit the ground.
Oh yeah, no, you got to make sure that you don't hit the ground. The crowd has to be a good crowd where they're like, all right, hey, we're done. We're gonna slowly let you down now. You've reached a point where we don't care about the crowd surfing because there's like a there's like a
threshold.
Yeah, there's
Time in between sets.
Yeah, that's like an equator of the crowd. Like when you're really up close, everyone's going crazy. Everyone's super packed in. But once you get further back and people are
especially those outdoor concerts
surfing you back,
where there's multiple stages. And there's like a crowd, and there's that line where there's no longer a crowd.
Yeah.
And you see crowd surfers get to there and
just
done.
You're done.
I saw them lift up a guy in a wheelchair once.
Really?
And they got him up, and he made it over a couple of feet, and then onto the ground. Yep.
It's a risk.
He could have landed on his neck. He would have been parallel.
That's fucking horrible. Gotta cut that out.
So, yeah, I've never been crowd surfing. Too scared to do that. I've done mosh pitting.
Oh, yeah, mosh pitting.
Is that how we would say that, right? Mosh pitting.
Mosh pitting?
I got my eyebrow ring ripped off at Fat Cats in a mosh pit.
Fat Cats, man, that was what, 20 years ago?
It was over.
More than 20 years ago.
I was like 16, 17 years old. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That place was crazy, though.
They're not even around anymore, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I try to stay away from that whole part of the town.
Yeah.
I try to stay away from that whole town, mostly.
Yeah, me too. I don't even go over the bridge to that area if I don't have to. It's crazy. We would walk out of there onto the streets at 3 o'clock in the morning and make it home.
There's no more buses. We'd have to just walk the whole fucking way.
Some of those nights were cold, man.
Yeah, they were. Just dripping in sweat, too.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Going out in the cold and having your sweat freeze. Pulling icicles off your nose and off your chin. And
it was always the hot dog guy was there. That was cool.
Oh, the hot dog guy.
Yeah. Dude, that guy has a business.
That guy made bank.
That guy.
For sure.
Dude, you don't know. You come out of a club, a concert, a live music, whatever, drunk as hell.
Hot dog sounds like the best
You're
thing
just going to be like,
world.
give me 10 hot dogs.
Give me 10 hot dogs.
Give me 10 hot dogs, 3 burgers.
That'll be $400.
Yeah,
there
you go. Dude, I saw a guy tip him like $100 once.
Unbelievable.
$100 bill. He's like, here, this is for you. He stumbles away. I don't even think he got his hot dogs. Dude, that guy.
Yeah.
The surrounding businesses tried to get him shut down because he was making a lot of money there.
Oh, yeah? Like the little...
He fought him and he got his space. He got to keep his little parking spot.
That's
in front of the
Why don't we do that?
Clubs.
Let's picture that. Do we do a hot dog cart?
Can you deal with a bunch of drunken crowds at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Wow, you just made that so quickly a no.
Can you deal with people like you at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Absolutely
with
not.
Lots of alcohol.
I don't want to deal with me most days.
Most sober days, I don't want to deal with myself.
Wow. You shot that down so quickly. Can we do it like during the day? Just regular hot dog cart somewhere?
I don't think they make a lot of money like that.
No? You have to deal to drunk people?
Deal with the drunk.
That sounds like exploitation.
Of who?
The drunk people.
But the guy's still got to deal with them. So it's like he's paying his dues too.
Okay.
It balances out.
That's how employers feel about their employees.
That's how employers feel. Oh my God.
I got to deal with these employees always bitching about wages and benefits and
yeah, it's like
this is a fair trade.
What's the biggest thing that employer is afraid of? Becoming an employee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking all the risk.
Oh, the risk. That is such a bullshit lie.
Of course I deserve all the money. I'm taking all the risk.
You know how many people are there like, they deserve to get all that money. That vice president deserves to have all that money. Yeah. They took all the risk.
Yeah.
The founder of that company took all the risk.
They could have lost everything.
They could have lost everything. What do you mean? They're gonna declare bankruptcy.
Yep. And what's gonna happen if they lose everything?
They're gonna walk away with millions of dollars still.
They're gonna have to become an employee.
Yeah. Even when they don't do good, they still get paid their money. You ever see them on
the C-suite guys?
You ever see them on a congressional hearing?
Oh yeah, I see that all the time.
When the House is grilling them.
Yeah.
According to my calculations, you're making 50% profit margin.
I don't have the numbers in front of me right now.
That was I sent it to you. I think it was credit card companies.
Yeah, but they always answer like that though. I don't know the exact number.
I
don't
have
have
the exact
that in front
number.
of me right now.
I don't have that info. But I'll tell you. Here, I have the report that you made public.
Okay.
You know, your profit margin is 50%, and you're here arguing today to stop people from competition. What competition?
Yeah.
Where's the competition? You're making a 50% profit margin.
We'd like it to be bigger.
And nothing happens to those people. They're still making their $20 million a year.
Yeah.
Gouging the poor.
Well, what are we going to do without them now? We're so reliant on credit cards. Like, even if we really wanted to.
When I found out that credit scores were a recent thing.
Yeah, like within our lifetime.
They started in the 80s, I think.
I don't know when they started, but I know that our parents' generation didn't need them to buy houses.
No.
That's another bullshit thing, right? The way that the older generation treats the younger generation. Yeah. Where it's like, why are you complaining? Just stop buying avocado toast and you can afford a house. A $300,000, $500,000 house?
Yeah, they still think the movies cost $2.
Which is strange because they think avocado toast cost $1 million.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's because they didn't have it when they were a kid.
Oh,
do you know where avocados come from? Mexico. Do you know how much it costs to import an avocado?
It's $300.
You kids and your avocado toast.
They think coffees must cost $80.
Yeah.
Like, if you do those two things, you stop eating avocados, you stop buying coffee when you go out somewhere.
Yep.
You'll have $100,000 saved up by the end of the year.
Even if that was true, I'd hate myself so much. I just want to self-terminate.
It's the only crutch we have.
Yeah.
When I hated my job, I would volunteer. Back when I was working at this crappy job, I would volunteer to go out and buy everyone coffee at my detriment.
Yeah.
Financially.
Just to get out of there.
Just to get out of that place for 15 minutes, dude.
I know.
Just to breathe for 15 minutes, not have to deal with the general public for 15 minutes.
I know. When I used to go and visit you there, you could see this dead look in your eyes. Yeah. You didn't look like the same person. It was so lifeless. It was like a husk of you. It was like you disassociated for your shift.
I would, a lot. They run a skeleton crew.
Yeah.
Like every other crappy job, they put the responsibilities of 10 people on 3.
Yep.
And that's it. And someone calls out, now you're stuck working there a whole nother shift.
Yep.
And then you know what your boss does? Instead of paying you overtime, because overtime has been abolished company-wide at that point, they're like, yeah, just work to, and you call them and you're like, hey, I'm going to have 8 hours of overtime.
Yep.
It's Friday night. You know, the week starts on Monday or whatever.
Don't worry.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah. And you know what the figuring out is? That they give you an extra day off the next week and transfer your hours into the next week, so they don't technically pay you overtime, even though you physically worked more than 40 hours that week.
That's a shit practice. That's illegal.
It is illegal.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I went so long without being fired. Because I was like, wait a second, I don't think you're supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, you found your leverage point.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'll commit a little bit of light theft. You guys can commit a little bit of heavy theft.
Everything evens out, right?
Let me calculate that out. 8 hours of overtime equals, that's a whole lot of shocks and breaks, let me tell you. Yeah, when you left that job, you night and day, dude.
It was the happiest day of my life.
I don't remember it being that happy for you, but
I was very happy.
At that point, it was the happiest day of your life.
The guy who fired me was very perplexed as to why I was smiling and shaking his hand. That I shook the guy. I reached across the thing. He did like a little jump scare because I think he thought I was going to hit him. Yeah. And meanwhile, my manager, he had to be in on the fire. He was in the room. Yeah, it was the 3 of us. My manager, I could see the corner of my eye. He was trying so hard not to laugh because I reached over the table. Yeah. I stood up really fast and reached over the table. Oh my god! And the guy like jumped. The guy who was sitting behind the table.
Don't let him stab me.
He's like, oh. And I'm like, I shook his hand. I'm like, I told him, thank you. This is the happiest day of my life. And he just gave me this look like, and I think it was sincere misunderstanding of how could this guy be so happy that he's being fired. Yeah. And I guarantee you that guy never made the connection that this job must suck so much that this guy being fired today is the happiest day of his life. No, I guarantee you he never made that connection, because in his mind, it's this guy should feel lucky and privileged to have this job.
I was smart to fire this guy.
Yeah. Like
that guy was bringing the whole team down. Morale is
going to... Oh, I definitely was. I definitely was. But I would do my job. Like, I would do my work. And that's why my manager kept making it so that I wouldn't get fired. And eventually too much shit piled up. And it's like, he can't hold back that dam anymore. Yeah. And he had to let it go and let me get fired.
I remember when I quit my last job, they thought I was joking. I called them up. I was training these 2 new guys, and I was given a progress report on how the guys are doing. Oh, this guy's doing really good. This guy needs a lot of help. And by the way, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice. He just laughed. I didn't make a noise. And he goes, wait, seriously? I was like, oh yeah, Yeah, I'm done, dude. He goes, what do you mean? What can we do to keep you?
Oh, now
Now,
we
right?
can incentivize you to keep your
How
job.
about 2 weeks ago when I asked for a promotion that I should have been due at this point after 14 years? You told me, oh, you need to get your Cisco training recertified. And when I said, hey, none of those other guys that you promoted got their Cisco certification, you said, oh, but you need it. Yeah. So he goes, so what can we do to keep you? I was like, nothing. I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm free.
I'm free.
I'm finally free. Best decision I've made so far.
Nice.
I mean, I still have like anxiety over it because after 14 years, I felt very comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew what the job was. I knew what the job entailed and how to do it very well. I was very confident in my job, but I was just sick of the BS, all the overtime and all the late nights and the call outs and
the exploitation. You can call it that. It's okay.
I was tired of the exploitation.
Were you tired of being exploited?
I was.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm still tired of it. It's a little bit different, but yes, I just, don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay to put out a job description and try to hire someone for that job description. But over the course of 2, 5, 7, 14 years,
Yeah.
adding to your job description on the fly,
Yep.
that's bullshit.
Yeah, it would change hourly.
That's bullshit. Adding more responsibilities, adding more duties without extra pay.
Yeah.
This is your job now. Oh, we fired this guy. His job is your job now.
That job would keep people so busy they didn't have
Time to question anything.
Right, exactly. Before I knew it was 14 fucking years.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
That's a very long time.
I worked with guys who got that job when they just turned 20 and they've been there until retirement. And that's like a blink of an eye because these guys don't know like how shitty it is. They think they know how shitty it is, but they don't. Just like now, I work with like a bunch of union guys who don't understand how good they have it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have their job, they do their job, and they get paid very well for it.
And I bet you they're getting pitched all the time. Like, hey, wouldn't your job be better if it wasn't for the union?
They kind of say stuff like that.
Out
Out
loud.
loud.
Your job is great because of the union, dude.
Dude, they just had a new union contract, and second shift workers who are at the top tier are going to be making $123,000 a year.
Oh my God.
I said, you take this same job and you put it into a non-union shop. Do you know what you're
Half.
making? Not even half.
Not even half, dude?
120 some odd dollars an hour or
$1,000 a year.
a year. That equates to over $60 an hour. Where do you know is paying $60 an hour? I don't know anywhere. No. I don't make that kind of money. $60 an hour? I'm like, you look at these other shops that are trying to unionize, some of these automotive shops and stuff, and they're trying to fight for like 25, 27.
Yeah. It should be double that at minimum.
Right. But these guys somehow think that the union is harming them.
Yeah. Because they're getting pitched that all the time. They're like, hey, things would be better if it wasn't this union taking money out of your dues. All right, dude, let's sit down and do the math. Oh, but even at 10%,
yeah,
you're making so much money that it's worth it, dude.
Yeah.
Just pay your dues and keep the good job.
I remember my previous job almost got a union a couple of times. And that was the thing. They put us in these anti-union workshops and they would say garbage like that. Like, all they want is your dues. All they want is your dues. And like, yeah, but we know that Canada has a union and we know that New York City has a union. They're making twice what we make. They get personal use of the company.
Get him out of here. Get that guy out of here. Cut his mic.
One of the managers actually did essentially threaten to fight me at one of these union meetings.
That's crazy.
Because he was saying all this bullshit and I was calling him out on it. I was like, that's not true. Here's some facts. And at some point he goes, do you want to take this outside? I was like, hey, buddy, you're the one lying.
Yeah.
Like, just tell the truth.
Unbelievable. Dude.
If you can't tell the truth and get people on your side, what are you doing? That's all.
Yeah.
Just think about that for a minute. If you got to lie to convince people to be on your side, are you on the right side? Probably not, in my opinion.
That's a good way to put it. Oh, that's good.
That being said, here's a bunch of lies.
That'd be a good place for an ad.
I know. That's what I was thinking. Press the ad button. Boom. Well, I guess we did it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we got 50 minutes after I cut everything.
You gotta send me the thing. I haven't heard it.
The first podcast?
Yeah, the edited version.
Yeah, the edited one sounds good. I hope this one sounds as good. I don't feel like we had quite a topic as deep as the dreams.
Oh, yeah.
We talk a lot about anti-capitalist propaganda.
Yeah, we did, and it's okay.
I think we should steer away from that in the next one.
Really? Oh, because we already talked about it?
Yeah, I don't want to keep revisiting the same well, right?
Yeah.
Want to just come up with some stuff to talk about?
If we had some callers, they could call in and I agree with you guys. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Burn
Good.
it down.
Yeah, this shit's going to get us on a list somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure we already are somewhere.
So, and that's probably a good place to end it, I think.
We're done.
We did it.
Goodbye.
All right. I love you. No, say it. You got to say it so that people know.
Can't say it.
I love you.
I'm a guy.
I love you, man. Say dude or something. You said it last time.
Yeah.
I'm just going to cut it in.
Yeah, do that.
All right. All right. We love you all. Be good.
Bye-bye.